ready to fight? Ready.
Good to have you with us tonight. Of course, we are inside Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, USA. And every time I walk through these walls, I can't help but think about Gilbert Melendez and Diego Sanchez going toe-to-toe. Back in UFC 166, remember Rogan? Oh, my God.
It was the craziest fight. You could not believe what you were watching. These two guys said, this is the night that we make history. We're going to stand on a quarter in the middle of the octagon and let them fight, and that they did. Houston, the Toyota Center, has been home to some of the greatest fights in UFC history. Clean punch.
And no feeling out process whatsoever. These strikers are getting after it early.
They don't like each other, and they are trying to get the opponent out of there right away.
Combinations here. Straight to the body there by Johnny Bone. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl. Might burn themselves out.
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are John Jones's call upon.
Solid leg kicks landed there by Aspinall. Jones's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. Pretty strong jab there by Aspinall. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked. Try to establish that jab. All right, so you see some redness on that calf. Maybe he's starting to slow down a little bit.
It looks like he is. Starting to really hurt him.
Oh, beautiful 1-2 punch. Nice defense to block that punch. Well, he has stayed technical, but he is really starting to chew up the opposition now. He came out super aggressive, as aggressive really as we've ever seen him in the UFC, and now starting to uptick the volume again. Nice start here in round one. Blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him there.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally it's the hands. Tonight he's throwing kick after kick after kick.
Jones's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. The takedown is not there. Deep now. All right, single collar tie now. Nice jab by Jones.
What a nasty flying knee.
Aspinall's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
It was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Takedown defense holds up. Nice uppercut. 15 seconds. Jones is really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Oh, that kick is good by Aspinall. Oh, a nice land there by Johnny Bones. Mike Winklejohn told me before the fight, you haven't seen
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Aspinall's really having a hard time putting weight on that leg now. You can see the obvious limp, and a lot of that is due to the leg kicks, courtesy of his opponent. Unable to connect with the right.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Jones is visibly bruised on the right calf now. Don't want to take too many more of those. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Aspinall. Head off the center line, slips the punch.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out the space, find places to rest and recover. Get against the outside, punch, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it.
Jones's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. Just misses with the jab there. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a nice double leg, yes.
Aspinall gets up. He is back on the feet here. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reaction.
Oh, thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent moving a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at. He's hurt bad.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Oh, nice body shot.
Jones is blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose.
Let's go. Push.
1 minute to go in the round. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Jones.
Big, massive shot
still in their fights.
Jones gets tattooed by that straight punch. Clean with the right hook. Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body. 15 seconds remain in the round. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. For round two, Jones's nose has got to be broken. I'm no doctor, but perhaps they should call on one right now. You hate to see a fight ended because of a circumstance like this, but I'm just not sure the fighter's going to be able to continue given all the blood. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Ready. Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Good jab there by the champion. Oh, he heard a battle of the jab.
Jones is a bloody mess right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this fight stop. At the very least, you got to think they're calling in the ringside position between rounds. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Huge block there. Jones gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one, likely the source of that confidence.
Everything is going great. You tend to feel like if you walk through a wall. He doesn't need to walk through a wall. He needs to continue to find the right avenue to land those shots.
Lands a shot to the leg. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Aspinall's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. That's a good strike there by Jones.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect. Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
We march on, 3 minutes to go. Jones gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition.
Controlling the fight behind that jab.
Jones gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Oh, great block there. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you, that is so good at what they do. When you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood is coming from the cut.
About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Jones has got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body.
Heavy body kick lands.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that speed the dance.
He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switched to a high crotch. Slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the wrong end of that?
I mean, Honestly, I've never
I knew that was coming. Drops down inside. All right, setting up the arm bar here.
Beautiful setup on that arm bar.
Oh, that's tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lands another kick.
Johnny hurt bad. He's hurting really, really bad now.
Big knee there.
Oh, the kick landed.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. Going to the side kick. And now they are... Oh, big shots raining down.
Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Let's get back out here.
All right, well, that's the end of the round, and we will go... Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena.
Oh, and he lands another huge leg kick downstairs. Lord have mercy, man. This could be the beginning.
His corners will start looking at stopping this fight. He has taken far too many of these leg kicks.
Right, opens the guard, now stacked guard. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Blocks the strike there, counters with a jab. Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? And he connects with the punch there. Legs now. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just... Oh! That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Back inside the arena now, we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 10 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world,
and still the baddest man.
School Chevy, God rain down blessing, that broke the levee. On my Libra scales, teaching these streets is heavy. Young Smokey prevailed, came from speakeasy to breathing weekly on beats, and now he be eating with kings in every city. I just can't get enough. Doing to the shit, look, hit it up, show up at the club, we'll hit it up. Leaving get some love in the minibus. You ain't got a front when you really up. Did and pray that I would see the days look just like right now. And we just can't pipe down. This is life. They can't hold me down. Get in my way. They gon' know me now. Got the rest of parlay. I'm with that. I'm with that. Stand on holy ground. Wherever I lay. Ain't a thing can hold me down. Winning my race. I say I'm with that. I'm with that. City champion. No sombrero. Les tengo borracho porque soy el modelo. Mi viejo despacho, studio in the ghetto. Nuevo apodo es Nacho, me cubren con el queso. Strong to the west, so pull up on the west coast. Used to go to Metro, now I'm looking for a car with electro. Hydraulics, baby like Dale. Pray for a winter night, daddy. Stay true and the guy iconic. Pack the punch with Mike Donna, pack the lunch tonight. Travel the road, there's less chose. Battle my woes, collect foes. Stay the roads. Heard many knows what we say to those. We say they can't hold me down. Get in my way. They gon' know me now. Never rest a parlay. I say I'm with that. I'm with that. Stand on holy ground. Wherever I lay. Ain't a thing can hold me down. Winning my race. I say I'm with that. I'm with that. My name is Super. Rhymes with Martin Luther. Wrote down all my dreams and gave the world my Kama Sutra. Feel the same as God. Please don't get me started. Got an international crib and a local army. Bitch, I'm built like Malcolm. Work produced the outcome. Militant, the benefits of diligence is awesome. Bitch, I made like Caesar. Trips out to Ibiza. Eating steak and lobster when we came from EBT. Niggas be putting on manure fast when they on that entrepreneur path. You can be sure of that. If it comes too easy, it won't last. Swear they can't hold me down. Get in my way. They gon' know me now. Never rest a parlay. I say I'm with that. I'm with that. Stand on holy ground. Wherever I lay. Ain't a thing can hold me down. Winning my race. I say I'm with that. I'm with that.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here he is, the Muay Thai stylist, ex-gym product, Anderson Silva. We'll see how he approaches the early going here tonight. He has been a fast starter. Most of his UFC appearances have ended in round 1 or round 2. We'll see how Silva approaches this challenge here early.
That one landed, yep.
Kick to the body by Silva, lands flush. Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Oh, and there's a kick now to the body. That one blocked by Rocco.
Lands a quick jab.
Double jab there by Silva. Beautiful job on the feet there by Luke Rockhold. He's bounced around when it comes to his training of late. Certainly still calls the American Kickboxing Academy home, but cross-training at Hard Knocks 365 and really feels like that has helped round out his stamina.
Those are the body kicks that'll crumble you.
Both guys appeared to land there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
The fighters separate.
just out of range with the straight left hand. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, misses with the jab. Well, Silva's kick to the body is blocked. 35 total strikes have landed for Anderson, the Spider Silva. Rockhold's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick.
Beautiful punch lands.
Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible.
Oh, how clean is that jab by Rockhold? Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws his punch.
All right, so Anderson Silva's striking has been on point here tonight, and this crowd almost waiting with bated breath to see if he can close the show.
That's limited to Anderson, right? You know something big is coming, so you sit and you wait. Tonight, his striking has looked so good that you know it's only a matter of time before he gets his opponent out of there. He's looked amazing tonight, and it all is due to the fact that he's such a high-level striker.
90 seconds to go in round 1. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent. Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Yeah, that punch was blocked. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And now some separation. Oh, beautiful job to get the kick home to the body. All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now, the cut on the bridge of that nose. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous one.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch of the hips and boom, inside leg kick lands.
Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Well-placed kick there by Rockhold. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. total strikes have landed for Anderson Silva. And the connection rate pretty good, 55% to this point in the fight against Luke Rockhold. Looks like Rockhold's eye is closing up. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see. Attacking armbar.
Ooh, that looks wicked tight.
He's getting tight now. He's advancing.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Rockhold getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Good work from the top here by Silva.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Silva's knee is blocked. Rockhold's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection. Side kick is there.
Any body kick may finish his fight. It does not have to be the front one up the middle.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Nice jab there by Rockhold. Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. Now mixing one into the body.
Oh, nice jab. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh, huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Rockhold. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Well, Silva's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches.
Big inside kick.
Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
Rockhold's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point.
I give one, I take one, you give one.
I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh my goodness.
Ooh! 20 seconds left.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Seconds winding down in round two. To digest in that round. All right, there's the end of the round. And all right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Nice jab.
Rockhold's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. Silva gets caught by that straight hand. Now a kick to the body. Oh, man, another massive kick lands. Outstanding kick there by Rockhold.
Block that one.
Rockhold's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound.
And there's that jab.
He's looking to land the right, just out of range. Oh, Rockhold's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. Now with the knee. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this day.
Short uppercut here in the clinch by Rockhold. Targeting the body with the kick now. Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking fight.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
Oh, Rockhold's an absolute mess right now. There is blood everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them call in the ringside physician between rounds. We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Oh!
Look at those numbers, champ. 190 total strikes have landed for Anderson the Spider Silva. Well, more often than not, DC, when the strike has been thrown, it has found the home. 52% the accuracy rate against him. Oh, what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring in.
Oh, he might get finished here.
This is a crazy high pace.
Oh, Rockhold's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. Well, good news, bad news, right? The strike there lands, but just not much steam on it because his gas tank seems to be on the verge of empty. And back to his feet.
Oh, big head kick lands.
Under a minute to go in the round. Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Well, Silva's elbow attempt here, that one blocked by the defense.
Now he's throwing that jab to the body.
Back and forth we go. Wow, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, so that's the end of the round. That cut on the nose Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took some damage, but they both gave it. They both gave it as well as they took it. Let's see who wilts and goes down first.
Kick to the body now. That one won't land. Seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Silva's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Oh, look at the welt all over that right thigh. Really starting to bruise now.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Silva gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Goes upstairs with the kick. Back to his feet.
Both guys are. They worked hard.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Head kick is blocked.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick.
Oh! Trying to finish this fight. Oh, nice kick.
That was nice.
Rock holds in half guard. Back to his feet. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Great defensive skills. He blocked that punch.
All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction.
Oh! And there it is! Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Anderson the Spider Silva!
Well, he is still considered by some to be the greatest to ever do it, and Anderson Silva certainly did it tonight. What a performance for the future Hall of Famer.
Confidence is at the highest level. I don't never see it dipping. Try me if you want to guarantee, though you gon' wish you hadn't did it. That's a word that you can never win, but hey, I like it.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So the former UFC middleweight champion Luke Rockhold, still a guy considered by many to be the most well-rounded 185-pounder on the roster. Figures to go to the kickboxing here tonight. We'll see how he approaches the early portions of this one. Oh, Rockhold's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there. Nice land there by Anderson Silva. Just a true mixed martial artist, has so much honor and respect for the game, and somewhat remarkably, still getting it done when matched up with the best middleweights in the world.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching. Oh, big diving punch lands up top. Might get the TKO here. A couple of hammer fists now. Guillotine attempt now. Looks as though he's got the neck. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep,
there you
absolutely.
Go. Rockhold's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. Oh, high-level stuff there. Perfectly timed on the takedown attempt. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. 2 minutes have expired here in our opening round. Oh, landed that kick to the leg. Oh, nice left hook. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Just what a job to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Oh!
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Oh, Superman punch is true. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Back and forth we go. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing shot.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
As his opponent postures up, he opens it. And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the benefits. Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
So Anderson Silva at his best here tonight. Must see. Well, you gotta like the way he has started this fight tonight. He has come out aggressively, connecting on a lot of shots here in the fight. Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up.
Oh, landing some big shots, too. Oh, nice right hand.
Shots landed by him now. He's very close to the finish here. All right, Let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, here's the start of round one. Anderson Silva and his infectious energy just permeating this building. Always a big-time feel in the arena when one of the greatest of all time is in the octagon. Anderson Silva here early round one. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Silva. Oh, and a nice counter there with the hook after he blocked the previous shot.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with his leg kick.
Oh, big knee. Another kick to the leg now landed by Silva. Lands flush.
Lands a huge flying knee. Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Pretty good jab there by Silva. Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him. Nasty high kick. How is he still standing? Oh, nice.
All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job.
There's that side kick. So 37 total strikes have landed for Anderson Silva. Level change there, goes for the takedown. Rock holds in half guard now. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh, perfect head kick there. Nice straight right lands. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Wow, another nice combination there. He's got the flow state going tonight.
Oh, he's in rhythm, John. It's like the music's playing in his head, and he is just salsa dancing all up on his opponent's face. I mean, a jab, right hand, uppercut. Everything he throws lands, and it lands with vicious intent.
All right, so first time competing as a UFC Hall of Famer for Anderson Silva, and the long-range weapons have been there all night.
He looks tremendous on his feet. You know, this guy is one of, if not, the most accurate striker in UFC history. The way that he can use his eyes to set up his attacks is second to none. I have seen him do this time and time again, and tonight he is finding the target every time he throws.
Looks like Rockhold's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Lands a good series of kicks here. Oh, Superman punch is good.
Nice job landing another left punch. Great timing on that double leg. Yep, gotta be very careful there. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Silva gets back up again. Well, still plenty of time to go here in round one, but maybe to the surprise of his opponent, he has come out so aggressive here tonight. He has landed a ton of strikes here early and gotten off to a nice start. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage.
Over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low. And now he got it.
Both tough, both good, both unwilling.
Oh, what a way to end the round. He got stunned by a huge shot there just before you. All right, so let us now check.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Silva's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Able to land there with the straight left. Great body kick there. Silva gets caught by yet another straight punch. Oh, massive hit kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh, Rockhold's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them.
Oh, one of the best head kicks you'll ever see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
All right, so there's a swing and a miss from him, and sometimes when you miss, it can tax your gas tank even more than when you land a strike. So clearly, it is energy preservation time at this point of the fight. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp strike.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Left hook, right hand.
Rockhold's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing.
Head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Massive shot land. It's over, John. Fight's done.
Now he's got a good body position, yo.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Silva. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Rockhold gets the takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. 90 seconds now to go in the round. Looks like Rockhold's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there.
He lands a switch knee.
Another nice knee to the body. Oh! Ooh, diving punch lands. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. And now he's got the back. Silva gets back up again. Nicely done. And he lands a knee. Another knee by Rockhold.
Oh, he separates from the clinch.
All Well, he made no bones about his game plan. He was going to attack the body, and he does so effectively yet again there.
Well, how about the discipline? How about the discipline to stay the course, to not rush, to not go head hunting?
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, huge kick to the leg.
He's hurt bad.
He's setting up a submission attempt. He's got the sub locked in.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets there.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they... All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50,000 extra dollars. And right now, I am certain that they're both going to receive that check.
Well, Silva's head kick looked like that one was blocked. Unable to connect it.
Nice leg kick.
So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
Rockhold's really donating a lot of blood right now. It appears as though most of it is coming from that cut on his lip. Nothing ideal about it. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard. Connections right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Oh, with authority the body. Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tango tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one is.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the ring.
There is it!
Holy smokes!
Takes the judges out of it, gets the finish.
Holy smokes!
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritize the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it.
Okay. No tone right here. Put my voice up. Yeah. Say less. Yeah.
Shit, you got a problem me, it ain't squash. Shit, say less. 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 Say less.
I ain't squashing shit, JC can tell me do it. I'ma tell them no. OGs get on the blogs, act like they killers. Most of them hoes. Trenches, I might Drake, but I can't count that baby hole. I grew up a screw up at the heat the crib up with the stove. 15 roaches crawled up on my face. Diddy probably troll. I get a Grammy. I'm on stage with killers, how I be at shows. No gimmick. I told Bully just like Kendrick with a shiesty flow. I used to look up to them hood legends, some mices though. Say less. I had to shop at Payless. For lawyers, you can't pay less. I can swipe off lawyers and for choppers with my Apex. Dirk ain't from the trenches. Who the fuck you really say that? Dirk ain't for his. Who the fuck you really say that?
Say less. Say less. Say less. Say less.
Say less. Say less. Say less. Man, what? I ain't gotta talk about it now, I got it, look. stylists get they style from me, I promise ya. I don't want the bitch if she don't do it sloppy, yeah. We not hearing it, barbarians the big. Was rocky, her head was sloppy. The feds on my body, cause my Cuban link so I can look her mess. For Christmas, even if it ain't no holiday, I slay. Fuck breakfast, she gon' eat me up and swallow me. I'm like, yeah. My ex bitch don't like me, but she still follow me, cause I'm lit. And my enemies shooting in the air like Hail Mary, we bitch. After all that I did, sorry baby, I don't wanna find no love in artists. Ratchet on me, ratchet right on my hip. Pass it, so little broski, he gon' empty it up. Got your feet ready, I'ma keep on up in my shit. Respecting me, ain't with nothing. Let's go me and Dirty, oh you know me, we wildin', word of mouth.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go. Round one of the third meeting between two of the best strawweights in the world, Rose Namajunas, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. These women have sold a lot of tickets in advance of this one. And despite losing twice to Rose in some sports books in Vegas, Joanna's still the betting favorite for this third meeting.
And I think it's because of the narrative that Joanna shares with everyone. She will tell you how great she is because she really believes it. But Rose Namajunas feels that she is just a bad matchup for the former strawweight queen.
And if she does get a third win against Joanna, I know you got that Thug Rose call ready.
In the pocket.
Nice body shot there. All right, so Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up pretty well here in the early going with her kicks and, of course, that patented jab as well.
Yeah, she pops that jab. She's so fast. And you can hear her corner telling her, Rose, stay on the jab, stay on the jab. She's so good at maintaining distance, and she's very tall for the weight class. Rose Namajunas has now figured out how to use her length to her advantage inside the octagon. Oh, she lands a nasty flying knee. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Well, it's not considered a power shot or even a significant strike, but that jab looked pretty significant to me.
When you land that jab like she does, it is a significant strike. To hell with what anybody else says. She lands a huge leg kick.
Well, she has been absolutely masterful in the stand-up department this evening, and everything has worked off of that jab. That has been one of the big weapons for her throughout her UFC career, and you see the numbers bottom of your screen as the jabs landed continue to pile up. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Big knee.
Couple minutes gone by round one. So we pull up the numbers here. 45 total strikes have now landed for Rose Namajunas.
Oh, big elbow.
Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But
yeah,
got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh at all. You've got to do a better job of addressing it and deter your opponent from going back to the well. Because otherwise, it'll just get worse and worse.
Jędrzejczyk's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Namajunas gets caught by that straight punch there. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without. Just over 2 minutes to go.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
Man, it's hard to remember her kicking game being on this level in the past.
She made it a focus during training camp, and tonight you see the results of all the time spent kicking during training camp.
Well, she has really come out guns blazing here to start this fight. A lot of shots to the body, to the head, and really the aggression, I think, that the matchmakers and UFC President Dana White want to see. She is a woman on a mission here tonight. Well, she keeps prioritizing that calf kick, and now her opponent's calf starting to show signs of bruising.
She just took them. She had to check them before they started to accumulate. She's starting to really struggle with that calf now.
That's a nice 1-2 there from Rose Namajunas, all set up by that brilliant footwork, great fundamentals.
I mean, fundamentals at its best. Rose Namajunas just defines that. I mean, she's never where you expect her to be. She's never just standing still. She's constantly moving and always seems to be a step ahead of her competition.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay.
And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's there.
Well, Namajunas is now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This would look like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Oh, flying knee right to the melon. Oh, and the high kick lands. Round two straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose. So that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man race. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
All right, here we go, folks. The start of round two. Thug Rose Namajunas. And on the other side, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Beautiful straight punch there by Namajunas. Well, you've heard us say it a lot, but oftentimes with the leg kicks, it doesn't take a whole lot of them to inflict damage, and now her opponent's limping already.
Yeah, her opponent's limping. She's done a really good job of attacking that leg kick and setting it up to make sure that opponent never checked her. Now she's at a point where even if she checks a kick, it's still going to hurt her.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
All right, so what a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing it.
Big right hand there. She missed with that jab. Well, fights like this make this sport the greatest in the world. These two ladies have gone back and forth all night. I don't know who's going to be the last woman standing, but it has been one of the best fights of the year.
It's been one of the best fights of the year. Both have laid it on the line. The blood, the bruising.
Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot. Now she's going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight. Oh, that's big.
Well, Namajunas' attempt there is blocked by the opponent. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Well, she's done a really nice job attacking that thigh, and now the damage is so visible that a doctor might get in here soon.
Somebody needs to get in there and stop the fight. Every time her opponent goes to throw a leg kick, I grimace. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see another leg kick land, because it's not like she's slapping. Right. These are thudding kicks intended to just kick through her leg.
With conviction to the body. Jędrzejczyk's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken.
Nice pass.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Namajunas. Both fighters back to their feet now. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, solid kick right there.
Heavy on the cut. Heavy on the
Well, she seems to be moving okay, but her calf is starting to show some real damage.
But you can tell every time she gets hit in that spot, you see a big reaction. She's got to do something different.
All right, so a pretty good series of kicks by her there as she continues to really land at will tonight.
I mean, there is no tell to when she is going to throw that kick, and before her opponent can react, the leg is already back, loaded up again.
The fighter's starting to open up a little bit.
Oh, beautiful by Rose.
Well, Namajunas is swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Under a minute now to go in this one. Nice jab by Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Nicely done. Jędrzejczyk's nose is cut, it is mangled, it probably will need to be reset next week. And look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now into the beginning of the end check.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Able to check the high kick. Final seconds here of round 2.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. Oh, nice kick.
10 minutes in the can. All right, heading back to the corner, and Jędrzejczyk's nose does not look like it did at the beginning of this fight. Perhaps it is broken. It is certainly pouring blood, and you got to think the referee's going to call on the ringside physician to come in and take a look. All right, she is back to the stool, but dealing with a really big cut on the bridge of her nose. She has eaten jabs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, she's taken far too many shots to the nose. Big shots, devastating shots. And now she is wearing it. She's got a cut on her nose, and she's having to deal with the blood, and still her opponent trying to take her head off.
Third round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the fight when her opponent is fatigued. You didn't see a lot of that from her earlier in the fight. She is certainly getting after it now. Jędrzejczyk's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue. Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot, man. How is she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
And she continues to circle towards her right. Oh, how good is that jab by Jędrzejczyk? Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Man, these kicks by her are just solid, and she is showing no signs of slowing down.
No signs of slowing down. She can throw as many kicks as her opponent will allow her.
Jędrzejczyk's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose.
Big shot lands for both guys.
She gets in very close and gets to the single collar tie.
That one certainly found the target. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it, really lighten her up now. Jędrzejczyk going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. She's got a quick jab. There it is. Not a good visual there. You can see she can put some pressure on that lead leg, but starting to limp, man.
She's starting to limp. She's been beat up. Her opponent had a game plan, an idea that that would be something that would be available to her. She was able to get to it early, and now she's continuing to do it, and now it's showing in the work that she's done.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Oh, man, that kick looked like it hurt. 2 minutes. Well, her team could throw in the towel at this point. She's hopping on one leg. Her calf is unrecognizable. That's been the story of the fight.
John, she's defeated. You can tell that she's defeated in her body language, in her facial expressions. She's defeated. It might be time for someone to save her inside the octagon because she will not quit.
That's good defense to get that guard up. Man, the bruising on her calf is really getting worse with every passing calf kick. I'm not sure why she isn't checking kicks.
At this point, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, she's so beat up and so damaged that even if she checks, the impact is going to be the same. She waited too long to address it, and now she's paying the price for it.
Oh, look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Namajunas is taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster, man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Got to be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far so good for her here in this round. Oh, man, that calf is getting critical. It's hard for me to look at as a commentator. She can barely stand up.
She can barely walk. I mean, she is as tough as they come. She tried the poker face, but now the poker face ain't enough.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to have to stop this fight.
15 seconds.
Nice body kick.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Well, thankfully, she's not getting married next weekend because her nose is unrecognizable. A lot of blood, a lot of adversity. We'll see if the cut man can do his part to keep her in this fight. All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but a huge cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, when you get cut there, it's hard to breathe. Your mouth starts to go open a little bit, but the blood becomes an issue. She was not locked in defensively, and that punch right there opened up the cut on the bridge of her nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, huge connection by her there.
Massive shot lands. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight? Oh, my God.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
Well, there is going to be no denying her now. A huge TKO result here tonight, and this crowd is letting her know.
John, you know how much I love to talk, and I'm sitting here almost speechless because...
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, well, they have put this fight together again, and the fans are better for it. Thug Rose Namajunas, Joanna Jędrzejczyk both have realized UFC strawweight gold, but it seems like no matter how many times Thug Rose beats Joanna, Jędrzejczyk still believes she is the better fighter in this matchup.
And that's what makes her so special. It's her undying belief in herself and her ability to be the best in the world in this division, and she feels with just a few slight adjustments, she can get the job done. But can you, playing as Joanna Jędrzejczyk?
Left hand lands for Namajunas.
No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
They're certainly getting after it early. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Namajunas. Well, she continues to bide her time here on the feet. Now throws a front kick and lands.
That front kick was beautiful.
Oh, inside leg kick. I mean, you can hear the thwack from here.
Yeah, right away you hear it. You hear the impact at which she's landing this kick.
Man, does she throw these hands seamlessly and easily, connects with another series of punches there.
She is one of the best boxers in the UFC, and this is the reason why we say it every time she fights.
Jędrzejczyk's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Well, how about the boxing skills of Rose Namajunas tonight? When she came into the UFC, she did not have this developed and as polished a striking game as we're seeing here.
I mean, you watched her stand with Joanna Jędrzejczyk. For as good as Joanna is a striker, you saw Rose stand for 25 minutes and beat her on the judges' scorecard. You saw her knock her out in their first fight. It goes to show you how good.
Oh, she got that flying knee home. So we call on the fight stats here unofficially. 49 total strikes have now landed for Rose Namajunas. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, she landed again. That is a high fight IQ to continue to attack that cut. That's bleeding everywhere now.
Everywhere. We love smart fighters. This young lady is as smart as they come. She will not abandon this approach. She knows that it's working, and she can see the work paying dividends by looking at her opponent's face and seeing the concern every time she lands something. Oh, nice.
And that left hook landed on the button. Well, man, as she come out aggressively here to start this fight, connecting on a lot of shots so far here in this first round. All offense, all the time.
In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
Jędrzejczyk's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC.
One of the most important strikes in the clinch is this big body shot.
Jędrzejczyk gets hit with a flush uppercut there. Well, she continues to stay busy, and no surprise, she continues to connect with these punches.
She's so fast and so accurate, and also the cardio allows her to fight at such a great pace.
Jędrzejczyk's elbow blocked. Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, nice little right hook there.
Nice stick and move there by Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She's worked hard to shore some things up defensively, and she is certainly in a good striking groove here tonight. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Jędrzejczyk's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. 20 seconds to go in round one. She's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. Oh, nice right hand.
How about those 5 minutes? All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Jędrzejczyk's well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
All right, 5 minutes down. Here we go with the start of round two. Rose Namajunas. And, of course, the great Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Jędrzejczyk's an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now. Beautiful right hand over the top.
Nice kick.
Nice right hand there from Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She's got that look in her eye tonight. That'll scare a lot of men, never mind women.
I mean, the boogie woman, right? Doesn't she call herself the boogie woman? She's the boogie woman that's coming for you. And you see that she's back in that state that allowed her to become the longest reigning strawweight champion in UFC history.
All right, so a pretty interesting development here in terms of this fighter's evolution. Just as we saw in the last round, primarily a jiu-jitsu athlete, having a lot of success with her striking tonight.
Well, you can see it from the moment flying knee gets to the target. Beautiful flying knee to the head.
All right, so now we see some bruising on that calf on the lead leg, DC.
Well, she talked about it in the fighter meeting. She goes, we are going to beat her lead leg up. She's found a lot of success doing that to this point.
Well, Namajunas' hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense. Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. Jacek's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken. Look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Oh, big leg hook there.
Boom! Big jab.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters. Oh, huge shots going on right here. This is a great fight.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Immediately gets the underhook. Under 2 minutes to go. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this, and as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Swing and a miss by Namajunas.
Let's go, straight down the middle. That was awesome.
Trying to kick the leg out. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Big knee lands there. Jacek's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose.
Heavy kick downstairs.
Well, DC, I know you're high on this fighter, but she is fading fast. She got stunned earlier in the round and physically just hasn't responded well since.
She has not responded to adversity. You have to understand, as a fighter, everything will not go according to plan. She has not done well in building back to where she was before she got hurt so bad early in the round.
Huge connection fire there.
Massive shot lands. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight? Big right hand.
Seconds winding down in round 2. Double leg takedown lands. Excellent ground and pound there by Namajunas.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, so that round is in the books. Jacek's nose is thankful that's the end of the round. Got to be broken. A lot of blood coming out of that nose area. And we'll see if they indeed call on the ringside physician to take a closer look. All right, she is back to the stool, but dealing with a really big cut on the bridge of her nose. She has eaten jabs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, she's taken far too many shots to the nose. Big shots, devastating shots. And now she is wearing it. She's got a cut on her nose, and she's having to deal with the blood, and still her opponent trying to take her head off.
Third round underway. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be. Oh, nice jab to the head by Namajunas.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Back and forth we go. One of the better fights of the year, unless, of course, you like defense. A lot of damage being doled out on both sides.
A lot of damage being doled out. Both of these women are doing a great job of standing on a corner, standing in a phone booth, and just beating each other up. It's going to come down to the heart now to determine who wins this fight.
And you do really want, what is it going to take to break someone like Jacek? You can take her down, knock her down, and still fresh as a daisy. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Fighter blocks the punch.
Oh, she snaps off another stiff jab. Perfect employment of the jab here tonight.
Oh, nice. Nice. It's that pressure, man. That pressure's intense.
The unofficial numbers, 189 total strikes have now landed for Rose Namajunas. And still on the right side of 50%, the land rate 51% here against Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Right on the button. The kick is there to the body. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Namajunas' thigh starting to show serious signs of bruising now. Another nice kick by her there, and as a lot of fighters will say, no pad on the foot.
No pad on the foot and no shin guards to protect you. She is blasting her opponent right now.
Oh, look at the inside leg kick. She grabs her opponent now. Maybe the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. The right hand just misses. And there's that jab again. She continues to effectively use that weapon. If it's not the best jab in this division, it's certainly close.
I feel it's the best jab in the UFC, regardless of gender. She is unbelievable at finding the target, getting back to her ready stance, and then popping that jab again. Watch for the right hand to follow very, very soon.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Namajunas. Oh, how good's that leg kick? Rip the body there. Well, she has really shored some things up defensively here as she blocks another set of shots there.
She said it was going to be a focus, get better defensively. Tonight, she's showing that the work has been done.
Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight. Man, her thigh just continues to worsen by the minute. That strike's not going to help matters. We'll see if she can adjust here, but it's going to be a difficult morning for her on Sunday.
I'd keep doing it. I really would just keep kicking her in the leg. Her opponent has found out that that is a way that she can land. She has not shown that she can stop this game plan. Keep going to the well. Keep landing these leg kicks, and you'll get the finish.
Takedown defense is there.
Look at the control and the posture as that big knee lands.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, beautifully placed and timed kick there by Namajunas. Big power shot there. 30 seconds to go here. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Nice work here on the clinch by Jędrzejczyk.
Oh, big elbow. She does a great job of getting that leg to the target. Beautiful leg kick.
I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
All right, the round is over, and, you know, Jacek's nose has got to be broken. I'm no doctor, but perhaps they should call on one right now. You hate to see a fight ended because of a circumstance like this, but I'm just not sure the fighter's going to be able to continue given all the blood. All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but a huge cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, when you get cut there, it's hard to breathe. Your mouth starts to go open a little bit, but the blood becomes an issue. She was not locked in defensively, and that punch right there opened up the cut on the bridge of her nose.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Just misses with the right.
Great defense. She blocked that punch.
Jacek's eye now closing up.
Nice body shot.
Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot land. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight? Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Fight back! Fight back!
Great job making her opponent recognize she's not going to just lay on her back. She's still being offensive.
And she continues to effectively use the jab here, much like she did in the previous round. Until the opponent can stop it, you've got to go back to it. How good is her armbar? We'll see if she can set it up here. Ooh, she's got it tight.
This is it. This has to be the end.
Oh, she got out!
Oh, my goodness. What a display of submission defense by this young lady.
Well, the bruising on her calf is really getting bad now, DC. Certainly she can lean on the physical toughness, but I'm not sure she's going to be able to stand up much longer.
She's got to try to get the takedown, John. She's got to get off her feet. She can barely stand. She's not able to move. She's got to get close, get to a clinch, try to drag this fight to the floor.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, good lead right by Jacek. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Try to establish that jab. She blocked the punch. Oh, shot to the body connects there. Beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter... Oh, look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, Jay.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Well, Namajunas' nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh, big left. Good fight here, under 2 to go. Changes her stance. Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. Jacek gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Well, the calf kick continues to revolutionize the game, and man, she's going to be sore tomorrow. My goodness.
We could have never guessed it, that this strike would be the thing that moved MMA forward. Boy, what?
Herb Dean steps in! You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely...